But in the real tournament, this YouTube just live streaming setup like maybe like a 2 hours prior. Then we can send it all the information out the way people can log in and. Oh, this is okay. This thing is echoing now. Okay, now here we go. Now I'll do chat. Hold on. Oh. Check.
So yeah, they can see all of them. Can you turn on YouTube live? So there.
Yeah, hold on. Check.
그냥 이거 유튜브 라이브 그
It's on now.
이름이 뭔가요? 그냥 뭐라고?
I just sent the YouTube live the streaming address on the chatting room.
Master Nam, I don't know if you sent it to everyone, but I see where you sent it to just me as a private message.
So can you send this to everybody from your end?
Yes, I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh. Where you sent it to just me as a private message.
YouTube live. YouTube 55.
이제 저지 창이라 이거 같이 켜놔야 돼. 모니터 2개 필요하겠는데.
반으로 해도 되고 2개 켜놔야 되기도 하고 뭐. Okay, now I'm gonna shut the YouTube on my end, so but YouTube is still running, I believe.
Yeah.
So you guys still see the YouTube, right?
That's YouTube live.
Yes, sir. We see the ATU from Ohio.
Yes, sir.
형님 뭐 드세요?
Yes, sir. We see, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right, now it's about ready, Mr. Colton. Now, just like I'm gonna hand everything to you. So I will, what I asked, like everybody, to mute your mic. Only Mr. Colton gonna talk. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Yes. So the first competitor, I don't see him in the waiting room. So just skip it and go on, or make an announcement. Was it Kim? It might be Kim's K, but I'm not
Kim's K.
The Don Hee Kim.
But second competitors in waiting room.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's just start with them.
Yes, sir. First two are in. They're still connecting. Master No, is the Don Hee Kim, is he definitely from Kim's K?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, I see now.
Who's this?
I think he just didn't change the name, sir.
I changed the name. So who's this? What is this kid's name?
I don't know. I'm not sure, sir. Is that Don Hee Kim? Hello from Kim's K?
Yes.
Oh, is that I see her change the name now. Okay. All right, I see it now. Okay. All right, first up we have Don Hee Kim from Kim's K Taekwondo. All right, sir, ready? 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷. 경례. All right, great job from Mr. Kim from Kim's K Taekwondo in Georgia. Congratulations, sir. All right, we're getting our judges' scores together for our first competitor. This first division will be a total of 16 competitors. Next up, we have Mr. James Jacobson, followed by Anvi Lodhe. All right, a total final score for 9.40. Congratulations, sir. All right, next up, we have Mr. James Jacobson. All right, ready, James? 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷. 경례. Great job, Mr. James Jacobson. All right, stand at attention, sir, while the judges get your scores. All right, our next competitor does not seem to be here, so we're going to go on to Miss Kim Lee next. All right, Mr. James Jacobson's final score of 8.47. Congratulations to Mr. James Jacobson. That leaves Mr. Don Hee Kim in first place. All right, next up, we have Kim Lee from Top Martial Arts. Ready? If you could unmute your mic, please. 차렷. 경례. 준비.
Kim Lee.
시작. 바로. 차렷. 경례. Great job, Miss Kim Lee. We're getting our judges' scores together. Next up, we have Mr. Cameron Brown, followed by Mr. Edward Yu. All right, final score of 9.17 for Miss Kim Lee. That puts her in second place and Mr. Don-hee Kim in first place. Congratulations, guys. All right, next up we have Mr. Cameron Brown, followed by Edward Rue. Ready, 차렷, 경례, 준비, 시작. 바로. 차렷, 경례. Great job, Mr. Cameron Brown. If you could stand there, sir, while the judges get your scores. All right, looks like our next competitor is not in, so we'll move on next to Mr. Bowman Kim. All right, Mr. Cameron Brown with a total score of 7.4. Great job to Mr. Cameron Brown, putting him in fourth place currently. All right, next up we have Mr. Bowman Kim. Ready, 차렷, 경례. With a total score of 7.4. 차렷, 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로 차례 경례. Great job from Mr. Bowman Kim. Next up, the next competitor is not currently available, so we're going to move on. Oh, Jaden Kim? Oh, okay. Next up, we have Mr. Jaden Kim. Following Mr. Jaden, we have Mr. Philip Lee. After that, we'll bring out Olivia Gilbert. If you guys could please stay muted as the judges get scores together. All right, the scores for Mr. Bowman Kim. Final score of 9.37. Putting him in second place. Mr. Don-hee Kim in first place. Miss Kim Lee in third place. All right, next up, we have Mr. Jaden Kim from Poomsae Taekwondo. 차례 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로 차례 경례. Great job, Mr. Jaden Kim. We're going to be getting our judges' scores together. All right, Mr. Jaden Kim, final score 9.35. Congratulations, sir. Putting him in second place. First place, Mr. Don-hee Kim. Third place, Bowman Kim. Master Nam, I'd like to take a moment to address something Judge 3 let me know. That it's saying this meeting has been locked by the host. Judge 3 just sent me another message. In the waiting room, there's no Anvi Lodhe. That name's not in the waiting room. It was at the beginning, but then it got closed out.
Yes, sir. They were in the waiting room, and then you said that she was not there. I got a screenshot saying that when they re-signed in, she was locked out.
Okay, it didn't let her into the waiting room because I saw her in the waiting room when we started, and then she disappeared.
She had to change her name because her brother is going to be competing too on one camera. So the father had to change the name as you asked, and then she got locked out.
Oh, so she left the room and came back?
Yeah, to change her name to Anvi Lanti because you can't change the name in the waiting room.
I see.
Okay, Master Colton, you have the co-host like ability, so you be able to like let anybody in.
Yes, I see that. I just didn't let them in because it wasn't their turn. But I think
Mhm.
what Judge 3 is saying is when they left the waiting room, they
Mhm.
were unable to get back in.
Yes, because they were sharing the same camera for two different divisions. So Ved's name had to be changed to Anvi's name.
Okay, so something we can do in our end, or it's gotta be done by your end?
Well, I'm
The co-host, whoever's admitting people. So she was passed up. I just got a text message saying she was passed up because they were locked out due to changing the name.
Okay.
Master Nom, I'm not sure why they weren't able to get back into the waiting room. I guess
Yeah,
is the question here.
yeah, that's my question too. But this situation gonna be happening the real, because like if there's two people in the one house, obviously they will use one camera and then they gotta switch the name. And if this is happening, and it's gonna be issue. So
Yes, sir. So I'm trying to join right now just from my personal phone and seeing if it says I can't get in either.
oh, you cannot get in either?
Oh, yes, sir. It says this meeting has been locked. So it looks like people aren't able to log in right now.
Oh,
I
how did
I can see
Hmm?
there. It was a setting. I don't know. I guess I don't know who else. Well, it's just me or you. There's a little lock button, and it looks like it got clicked under the
Where?
security settings where it says enable waiting room and lock meeting. It looks like lock meeting was checked.
Oh, so you unchecked it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
So that should have solved that problem. Thank you, Judge 3.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, how did checked?
회장님 저희 애들도 락돼가지고 못 들어오는데요.
Oh, 다시 let them try it again. Some reason just like there's a lock check mark that was on, so the master
So when
Colton
we
just
skipped
unchecked it.
the Envy,
Mhm.
if Judge 3, if you can send a message and let them know that it should be unlocked and that issue was fixed.
Maybe I just clicked it when I just try to put in the YouTube streaming, I guess. I'm not
Yes,
sure
sir.
though.
It's
Yeah, but
possible.
yeah, but it shouldn't happen this way. But yeah, the one thing we just learned today,
Yes,
we
sir.
gotta make sure that
Okay.
it's gotta be unchecked all the time. Okay. All right. So Mr. Daniel, so did you be able to just like contact them if be able to log in again?
Yes, sir. I'm talking to him right now, sir. They're
Okay.
going to try to log back in for you.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
thank you.
Edward Rue, is he? Because I don't see his name in the waiting room either. I know they came in last week. I just don't want to skip anyone that should be here. The Judge 2 was saying the same thing. My students are locked out, but that should be fixed. Okay, I guess just to keep things moving forward from here.
Okay,
Next up is
1 second, Mr. Colton.
okay.
So did you try locking yourself?
Yes, I checked it and it let me in,
worked?
but then I just got back out, so there wasn't like a
Oh,
feedback.
so
from the-
you tried it, the lock in, but it worked, so you checked out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And I can see other people logging in now. There's now there was 4 in the waiting room, and now there's 7. Jitso Park is a new one. And I'm able to copy the list from the scoreboard and just paste it into the waiting room. So I just keep copying and pasting and let them know who's next in order. Anvi's in.
So now who's next?
Well, since we skipped Anvi, I put her back up at the front. So Anvi and then Edward next. Anvi, I apologize. We accidentally locked you out. We're still trying to get the hang of this. I think we accidentally clicked something when we switched to YouTube. So sorry about that. We're still learning.
It's okay, sir. No problem.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right, Anvi. Ready? 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷. 경례. Anvi, if you can stand there while the judges get your scores together. Next up, we're going to have Mr. Philip Lee. All right, for Anvi Lodhe, final score 8.47. All right, so our top three competitors are first place, Donhee Kim. Second place, Jaden Kim. Third place, Bowman Kim. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next up, we have Mr. Philip Lee. 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷. 경례. Great performance from Mr. Philip Lee of Top Martial Arts in Dalton, Georgia. Next up, we have Olivia Gilbert. Followed by Mr. Aaron Howard. Philip Lee with a total final score of 9.20. Master Nom, the competitor ID doesn't match. That's Philip Lee. It's Master Nom, did you see that, sir?
I got it.
Okay, yes, sir. Is Brandy Ellis, is this Olivia Gilbert?
Yes.
Okay, all right. It was brought to my attention when you're in the waiting room, you are unable to change your name. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I remembered you from last time, so that's why I got it. Okay, all right. If you guys will start your video. All right. Olivia, 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷. 경례. Great performance from Olivia Gilbert. Please stand by as we get your scores ready. Next up, we have Mr. Aaron Howard from Top Martial Arts. All right, Olivia with a total final score of 8.65. All right, bringing our first place, Don Hee Kim. Second place, Jaden Kim. Third place, Bowman Kim.
You can turn it off so I can't see.
Next, we have Aaron Howard. 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷. 경례. Great job from Aaron Howard from Top Martial Arts in Dalton, Georgia. Please stand by as the judges prepare your scores. with a total final score of 9.08. Congratulations, sir. All right, that keeps our first, second, and third rankings the same with Don-hee Kim in first, Jaden Kim in second, and Bowman Kim in third place. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Ved Lodhe, followed by Mr. Jacob McClure, and then Mr. Shepard McKeon.
Go back.
All right, Mr. Ved Lodhe, 차렷, 경례. 준비, 시작. 바로 차렷, 경례. Great job from Ved Lohe. All right, please stand by as we prepare your judges' scores. Next up, we have Mr. Jacob McClure. All right, Ved Lohe with a total final score of 9.32. All right, first place, Don-hee Kim. Second place, Jaden Kim. Third place, Bowman Kim. Mr. Nam,
Yes.
what it just showed, it showed that as 9.02, but that's not what the previous screen said.
Wait a minute.
It said 9.32.
Oh, this is. I don't know why this.
But it says 9.02 here.
What? 4 point. Oh no, 4 point. Huh. $9.32, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what it should have said. Mr. Ved Lohe bumped up to fourth place. Congratulations, sir. Small technical difficulty. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Jacob McClure. Ready? 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로 차렷 경례. Wonderful job, Mr. Jacob McClure. All right, next up we have Mr. Shepard McKeon filling in for Mr. Ty Smith. All right, Jacob McClure with a total final score of 9.57. Putting him in first place. Congratulations, sir. The rankings are as follows. First place, Jacob McClure. Second place, Danhee Kim. Third place, Jaden Kim. All right, next up, we have Shepard McKeon, followed by Jinso Park. Ready, 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로 차렷 경례. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. Next up, we have Jinso Park, followed by Danhee Kim. With a total final score of 9.12. Congratulations, Mr. Shepard McKeon. All right, next we have Jinso Park. Ready, 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로 차렷 경례. Great job from Jinso Park. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. Next up, Danhee Kim. All right. Jinso Park with a total final score of 9.47. All right, that brings our rankings to first place, Jacob McClure. Second place, Jinso Park. Third place, Danhee Kim. Master Nam, that score was slightly off also. It said 9.50 when this says 4.7.
4.7.
4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. 4.7. It was 5-0 and 4-9. Oh yeah. All right, just an update to that previous score for Jinso Park. Jacob McClure first place, Jinso Park second place, and Don Hee Kim third place. All right, next up we have Ga Hee Kim. 차렷 경례 준비 시작. 바로 차렷 경례. All right, great job from Ga Hee Kim. That does complete our first division, and we'll be moving into our second division shortly, starting with Caitlin Ross. All right, our scores are out for Ga Hee Kim. Final score of 9.33. Congratulations. That brings the final for this division. In first place, Jacob McClure. Second place, Jinso Park. And third place, Don Hee Kim. Congratulations to all the competitors, and thank you for joining us. All right, next we're going to be starting our second division, starting with Caitlin Ross. Next on deck is Shujan China Purdy. All right, Caitlin.
Back up.
Ready, 차렷. 경례. Caitlin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
차렷.
sir.
경례. 준비. 시작.
Oh, go. Go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Sorry, we have a loop. Hang on. We had a loop back. Hang on. I'm sorry.
I can hear myself talking.
We have a loop on YouTube. Hang on.
I think the YouTube's a little bit behind, and so.
Okay, there we go. I've turned YouTube off so she can go now. She can hear you. Okay.
All right, let's start over. Ready? 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. And 바로 차렷 경례. Great job from our first competitor, Caitlin Ross. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. If Sujong could start your video, you will be our next competitor. Great job from our first competitor, Caitlin Ross.
Start, Jason.
Please stand by as we prepare. All right. Next, we have, or for Caitlin Ross, we have a total final score of 8.57. If you start your video,
That's actually really good.
our next competitor. Good job from our first competitors.
All right, so those are the ones you're up against.
Please stand by as we prepare. Next, we have, or for Caitlin Ross, we have a total final score of 8.5. Do you have a YouTube playing in the background? Start your video.
That's actually really good.
Sure.
Because I hear a feedback, so I don't know if this.
Those are the ones you're up against.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you could mute the YouTube or turn it off, because I hear feedback from it. Do you have a YouTube playing in the background?
Yes, sir. Jason, let's go, sir. Sure.
Because I hear a feedback, but
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if you could mute the YouTube or turn it off. Master Nom, are you hearing that, sir?
Yeah, I'm hearing, but I think they're still playing YouTube though. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Playing place లో చేయాలి.
Shujan, are you there? Can you hear me, bud?
యూట్యూబ్ లో మ్యూట్ చేయాలి.
They didn't. I think that they didn't have opened the Zoom the screen. That's why they're depending on YouTube. So
Yes, sir. And if they're playing YouTube, there's a lag.
yeah,
It's, 10 seconds off or so. So I say it and then they hear it through YouTube.
yeah. Just
Probably because it's easier to get YouTube like on their TV.
Mhm. Yeah, but the thing is, like in the information we prepare now, so like this is really big letter with a letter color. So in the real tournament, just like people know they shouldn't to play the YouTube with without mute. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, we can fix this in the real tournament. So it's
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready to continue, sir? All right. Ready, Shujan? 차렷! 경례! 준비! 시작! 바로 차렷 경례 Great job from Shujan. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. Next up, we have Krithika and then Tristan. All right, for Shujan, a total final score of 8.37. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we have Krithika. Oh, there we go. Ready, 차렷, 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷, 경례. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. Next up, we have Tristan Gullidge, followed by Likitha Polpali. All right, we have scores out for Krithika, a total final score of 7.93. That leaves Caitlin Ross in first place, Shujan in second place, and Krithika in third place. Congratulations. And next up, we have Tristan Gullidge. Ready, 차렷, 경례. 준비. 시작. 바로. 차렷, 경례. Great job, Tristan. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. Next up, we have Likitha Polpali.
Mr. Colton? Mr. Colton?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Oh.
now. What happened?
I think they must have muted it. Okay.
Okay. Good. Now,
Yes, sir. Sorry.
let's go.
Okay. I don't know
So,
how long I was muted. The next competitor's on here, but I can't. Lakeitha, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. If you could bring your video to the screen is black on our end.
My camera is on, sir.
Okay. Could you toggle it off and on back again? We
Yeah.
cannot see you.
Okay.
There we go. Now we can see you. Thank you. Ready. 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. And 바로. 차렷. 경례. Great job from Lakeitha. Next up, we have Jathika. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. All right, next up we have Jathika, and that will be our final competitor in this division. All right, Lakeitha's total final score of 7.07. Congratulations. That brings Caitlin Ross to first place, Shujan to second place, and Tristan in third place as we move into our final competitor for the division. Ready, Jathika? 차렷. 경례. 준비. 시작. And 바로. 차렷. 경례. Great job, Jathika. Please stand by as we prepare the judges' scores. Congratulations to everyone who competed in this division as we get ready to show our final rankings. All right. Jathika with a total final score of 8.27. Congratulations. And that brings our finals to Caitlin in first place, Shujan in second place, and Jathika in third place. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, in competing at the ATU National Championships.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So we found like tons of issues. And number one, this we had the check the read login options by accident. So we got to make sure this is not going to happen in the real time. Yeah, and then second one is right now, everything will be in the information booklet, which is like a camera setup and distance from the camera, and also like a totally when they're not on the stage, the muted it, and like what happened to the YouTube, totally got it muted it that way. Otherwise, it's gonna like the howling back, and it's gonna be make a whole mess. And also, I found it out just like one thing we can make it smoother. As a coordinator, Master Colton, there's another people.
Yes.
I think you're gonna need it, and then that person will just chatting with the in the waiting room to the competitor who's gonna be on deck. Anybody on deck, they must be turn the camera on, and they gotta be ready to go with the ready position.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
sir.
We are still on the YouTube live, right? Are you still want to be YouTube live